Hello, welcome to Dr. Vikki's Kitchen. Today we're doing our first Dr. Vikki's Challenge, where basically I asked patients and viewers to give me one of their favorite foods, and it was my job to make them healthier. So the first one is French fries, so certainly a very common American staple, but it's not very good for you. So the problem with French fries is you have white potatoes, not a lot of nourishment in those, and on top of that they're typically, well, they're always deep fried, but usually in very, very bad oils that are pro-inflammatory, and inflammation is what moves us toward degenerative disease, so that's no good. And if you're gluten-free, very often you may have discovered that they bread French fries. That gives them that nice crispy outside, but not very good if you're avoiding gluten. So what I'm going to do for you today is show you a fry that is made with a potato, but it's a sweet potato. It's not fried, although we call it a fry. It's going to be baked. It's going to have some really nice herbs and spices on it, and it's completely delicious, very easy to make, and let me show you how it's done. So we're making fries, but we're making them from sweet potatoes, and you likely have never seen one this gorgeous purple color. I was very excited to find it for today's video because I've been reading about Japanese purple sweet potatoes. And what's great about these, I mean, sweet potatoes that are orange are really good for you. That orange color makes them high in antioxidants, so they're anti-inflammatory. And remember, inflammation is something we're trying to avoid. So the more we can eat anti-inflammatory foods, we're moving our bodies away from degenerative disease. So that's all great. And purple foods have an added high antioxidant value, so I was really excited to find these. So I've heated an oven to 425, and I'm just cutting this up. The recipe calls for 2 pounds of sweet potatoes. And you know, the size is up to you. I think that's a little bit big, so I'm going to cut it down a little bit. But you know, if you like them kind of like steak fries, I think they're called, that are a little bit fatter, completely up to you. So after we've cut them, we're going to coat them in 3 tablespoons of oil. And here's where the oil is really important, because we want a healthy oil that will withstand high heat, because we're putting it in a 425-degree oven. So I'm using organic avocado oil today. You can use tea seed oil, you can use almond oil. These are all, you could use coconut oil. These all sustain the heat very well. And I'm just going to pour this over the top. So we're pouring our oil over the top, and then this becomes a nice messy, get your fingers dirty moment, and you just give them a little massage, make sure it's all covered. So over the top of this, we're going to add our seasonings. We have 1.5 teaspoons of salt, 1.5 teaspoons of, I use coconut sugar, not brown sugar, the way the recipe originally called for. And then we're going to do 1/4 teaspoon each of cumin and chili powder, and then just a dash of cayenne. If you like it spicier, you can use more. So we're going to pour it over the top. It really couldn't be simpler or faster. Now we're just going to put it in a pan and get it in the oven. So the fries are all ready to go. These herbs that we've used and spices are not only good for you because they promote circulation and they're anti-inflammatory, but they'll give really a nice spice, and it'll make these fries delicious. We're going to put these in a 425-degree oven for half an hour. So you do 15 minutes, and then you flip them over, and another 15 minutes, and they're all good to go. So we got them out of the oven. They're gorgeous. I'll confess, I just ate one. It's crunchy, it's a little sweet, a little salty, a little spicy. It's really, really great. And what I love about this recipe is that it really handles that desire for the fry. So you get some carbohydrates, and it's crunchy on the outside and soft on the inside, and it's really delicious, but you just didn't ruin your health in the process. So you're being good to yourself, good to your family, and that's really what Dr. Vikki's Kitchen is about, is serving food that's very, very healthy, will actually make you healthy while enjoying how delicious it is. So please let me know how you like this recipe, and keep those challenges coming. I love them. I love being able to kind of reinvent a standard food that Americans love but isn't really too healthy for them, like the French fry. So until next time, I wish you very good health.